Good evening, lads and ladies and slim shadies. Let's see where we go from here. Hello and welcome to the English stream with a not very or with a very sleepy Paul this time. With me today is Deutsche, the one and only Disturbed.
Hello.
The crazy Rainer.
Good evening.
And the one and only Modelleicher.
Hello.
Mark English, hey, Gibis, John Deere, hey. I think it will be hard for me not to fall into German. Fatty Gubby,
that's fine.
Hello. No, I mean I hope that there are not too many German texts in the chat.
I actually listen to your occasional German streams as well. Do you know what's weird? Is, and this is really completely random, when you guys speak German when it's a Thursday, it sounds like that, really intense German.
Yeah.
When I listen to you speak it when you're streaming other days, it sounds really relaxed and chilled.
On Thursdays.
Yeah, when you occasionally speak German, like when you're speaking to the guys on here now, it's quite often really fast and intense. Whereas when you're just chatting normally, when you're not worrying about speaking English as well, it seems much calmer and more chilled.
It depends on the topic that I'm talking about. Power Mike, hello. I hope the farming agency stream is not live. It was not on purpose that I started on the other stream key.
I will go and have a look.
No, maybe there was just a message that
No. You did a 34-second stream 3 minutes ago
on
the Farming Agency channel.
Oh. Okay, maybe we can generate some views.
6 views.
Oh, better than none. I mean,
but you're not live on there now.
No, it was I just copied the stream key and it should be fine now. It was because on Sunday I was streaming on the Farming Agency channel for the double stream that we made. Oh, I have to redo my keys again.
You've not seen the tip, have you?
What?
If you change mods, if you open the game and before you load the save, go in and check to see if the key bindings are there. If they aren't, quit and reload, and they should come back. Apparently.
I mean I will not paint you anything on the wall now, but I had no issues at all. I changed for the key B something. Normally I could use the key 21 on the left side panel to start the machinery, but I had to change it for now I know where. Yeah. Thanks that we talked about it. I put it on the right Logitech side panel for turning the plow on the red button, and now I'm always by accident pushing the 21 button, but it's the wrong one, so I have to go to the other side, but I often forget. So I got no problems with key bindings not there where they should be, just me forgetting where they are.
I'm sure we can let you off of that. I stopped using Warpster's GPS for a very long time, and I've been using it again recently, and I found one of the features that always used to bug me slightly is that it uses, on the keyboard, it uses Alt-X to turn on GPS.
Yeah.
If you don't hit the Alt key, you fold whatever you're using because you just hit X.
Yeah.
I do that quite a lot.
Why are you doing that?
And yeah.
If you make key binding to something on okay, if you don't have any key pad or something like that.
No, I need to sort out sim dashboard, because that would solve it.
Yeah. Cat in the desert. Hey. I'm getting better. I hope so. Let's see what the evening has.
We all just need to sing Paul some lullabies so he falls asleep.
Oh yeah. If you finish my work, if you feed my cows then too, then I'm happy.
Yeah, sure. I'll jump on and do that for you. I think I know how to do that roughly.
Yeah,
might not be exactly right for how you do it, but it'll work.
Oh, it wouldn't be the right way if you do it my way. Because I'm always in the time how do you say it?
In a hurry?
No, the other way around.
Oh, you're going slowly?
Yeah, in a time saving mode.
Yeah.
I'm just using grass and maize silage at the moment. I don't use any of the others, just to get them all fed up, because yesterday evening, I mean in-game yesterday evening, I already had to feed 2 stables, two, and I didn't do it because I needed a screenshot for the thumbnail that was at daylight, so I had to yeah. So
I guess you can't easily pause things either, can you?
No.
If you use the Pro Shot mod, lets you change the time of day while you're paused without changing it in game.
Okay.
Which is quite handy if you forget to do that.
I mean, we want to figure out how much food they need. Yeah, but I really wanted to make a ratio with going to the beet pulp and to the silos and all that stuff, and yeah, nah, it's not working at the moment for me.
Let's get it done.
Yeah. So I really...
Maybe we have a few too many animals?
I sold a lot. All the sheep are gone, and I sold the horses again too. I just kept Sam because he's in a flesh a ghost. So Sam, Flesh, and Ghost. These 3 I kept. And I got some chicken, only 30, but nothing else.
And how many cow pastures? 3,
yes.
4.
Yes. All of them.
Yeah. There you go. That's why you have a lot of work.
Yeah, sure. I mean, with the small mixer wagon, it should be maybe an hour of feeding. And normally for preparing the stream, there is a 30,000 liter Anderson to make hop hop hop. But now we are live in stream, so I cannot make hop hop hop. I have to do it manually. So
I'm sure none of us would mind. What you need is a big silo which has got lots of hay in it, lots of silage in it, and you'll be fine. Sit under the silage fill, and you're done.
I mean, the cows get their minerals with this new foil at the silo bales.
Yeah,
it's a new one. It's
yeah.
You heard of it, right?
Yeah. It's cutting edge.
Yeah. Cutting edge.
And, if not, you just chuck a mineral block in there in the pasture. They'll be fine.
Yeah, it's the after 8 for the cows.
Yeah.
Minty outside and
minerally inside.
Yeah.
I always forget that, because with base game, you know, you can ignore cows for a month and a half and they'll be fine. And then you go around to making them some food again, and you forget you've got that pallet of mineral oil in the back of the shed somewhere.
When I'm feeding 16,000 liters in a 45 cow stable barn or in a trough, it will last from the morning 7 till the evening at 5.
Okay, it's a bit different.
Yeah. So yeah, I could feed them twice a day. And if I put in as much as the stable can take, it lasts only until short after midnight, something like that.
They have to do a very, very late night feed.
Yeah. So when we feed at 5 p.m. and decide, or at 6 p.m. and decide to sleep to the other day, they're all empty, even if I fed them.
And you have to spend another hour going around.
But the good thing is they don't die anymore.
Yeah. Well, you know, that would be bad, wouldn't it, if animals died?
I mean, if they end up on my barbecue, I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, they have to.
Yeah.
I would care more if they were not dead when they're on my barbecue.
Yeah, that would be worse, because that would ruin your barbecue.
Yeah. Just imagining a whole cow on a small...
Yeah, you need a bigger barbecue.
Yeah.
You definitely need a bigger barbecue. Maybe a nice long fire pit.
Oh, it's on the left side, right? I
I know we
think...
spoke about it last week, but you're very good at building farmyards.
Really?
Yeah.
It's quite annoying for my teammates, because it's like a tsunami. I'm rolling over the whole map.
I just like how it's laid out, and it looks like a fairly realistic layout.
Yeah, I mean it's like it grew from time to time. I mean it did grow with time, but it was a very short time period.
Yeah.
Problem is there are too many way too big. The sheds are way too big. I cannot find any really fitting. I mean, my teammates always say just buy less machines, then you need less sheds. But no.
Where's the fun in that?
Yeah. Really, come on. I mean,
There are so many to use.
Look on how much light is now here on because all the trees and all the I even deleted the tree that was on a small pathway that Modelleicher made last stream when I got a new farmland. There was one of those trees that you couldn't delete.
Yeah.
So I made it in Giants editor and re-uploaded the map. I mean, I wanted to re-upload the map because I had to make oat mowable in the early stage.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, problem is in the original Chicho map there is no fruit type XML because all fruits are vanilla.
Yeah, so they just used the base game one.
Yeah, so I couldn't. So there will be no whole crop silage from oat. I will just mulch it. But yeah, at least all the bushes are gone. that really annoyed me. So
Yeah, one thing that I found really useful for doing that kind of clearing, if you're not doing it in Giants Editor, is the mobile wood cell point, which looks like a small table saw, and you can just drop it down next to whatever you want to get rid of.
okay.
So I mentioned that I've got a multiplayer going, and I just went around cutting trees down and then pushed them all into a big pile, put down the mobile wood cell point, sold the mobile wood cell point, job done.
Yeah, problem is not the chopped wood. The problem are those stuck in the ground.
Are the ones that are underground that you can't get to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I deleted some of them, the most annoying ones, in Giants Editor, and the ones here on the farm I made terrain editing. I just dropped the floor 2 meters deeper to get to it, and it worked fine. You see here was a bush in front of the cow shed. It's gone now. We're picking up the stream will pick up. So do we all drive Kubota then next month, or?
We'll probably drive a few of them. I'm quite intrigued by it. I'm actually looking forward to this one if it is going to be a Kubota pack.
Yeah, you know that Kubota also owns Kverneland and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So
yes, it's potentially huge, isn't it? The amount of equipment that it could bring. A bit like the Class DLC, I guess. That it could be absolutely everything, not just some tractors.
Or it could be a €40 DLC with 10 machines.
Or, as I think I saw someone trying to hint at on Facebook, it could be Ford, because they'd really highlighted the 4 bit of the graphic, because everyone really, is really desperate for those, not realizing that it's part of Kubota's advertising, isn't it? The I can't remember the whole phrase, but DJ explained it really well in his video.
Yeah, I'm totally not into anything at the moment.
Yeah.
I really couldn't care less, because as long as it's in the restricted area,
You can't play with it.
yeah, you can play with it, but you can't play with it.
Yeah. I mean, you can't play with it.
Yeah, you could play with it, but you cannot play with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes total sense to me.
Yeah, to me too. This could have happened. This conversation could have happened in any Irish or English pub.
Yep. Yeah.
All day long.
Pretty much. Except I haven't been in a pub in a very long time.
Yeah, me neither. Thomas Matthews, hello. Aaron Trekker, hello. Nerka, hello. Farmer R, hello. I'm sorry, I'm not following the chat that much because I'm a little bit tired.
I'm not doing a very good job of it either. I'm watching you trying to feed cows.
I got infected
Hello, new people.
I got infected by Modelleicher. I got the Modelleicher disease, huh, Sam?
What?
Yeah, I didn't sleep tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't. And on Monday I had a nervous breakdown. So, yeah, I'm feeling totally... Yeehaw.
You've gone past that point where you need sleep and you're in this kind of funny zone.
No. I never can be past that point where I need sleep. I always need sleep. But today, when I was at the doctor's, I went shopping and I bought 2 Hawaiian pizzas. The one with the pineapple, you know?
Yeah.
Just to be a rebel. Duck
Not
the system.
food.
Duck the system.
Not food.
It is. You know who invented the pineapple pizza, right?
The Americans,
No.
Germans.
No.
It can't be an Italian. That's wrong.
No, it was no Italian. I would have never guessed it. I thought maybe something very Mediterranean or something like that, but no, it wasn't. The Canadians in 1978 or something like that.
I'm disappointed. That's a good year. It's a good year, but I'm disappointed in the Canadians. I thought they were good people.
They are. They are.
They've gone down in my estimation massively now.
Why?
They put pineapple on a pizza.
Yeah, but at this time racism was very high, and just imagine someone is doing a beat up because of these nasty things, and someone is ordering a pineapple pizza, and suddenly everything is forgotten. They all concentrate on the poor guy with the pineapple pizza.
Leon's got it right. And that is one way I do spell it, because I'm awful at typing.
What?
Disturbed left the voice. He hears pineapple on pizza.
No, you don't have to eat it. There is so much food out there that I really don't like, but you would never hear me blah or ooh. There's for everyone. There's something disturbing to eat.
Yes, it is very disturbing.
I mean,
on a completely different note, I really like this cowshed.
I think Cat in the Desert is with me because the Finns love Hawaiian pizza. Oh, look at this big ass. I hope it's also in the stream. There was a big ass coming through the wall.
Yep. Oh, no, not yet. Maybe. Yes, there is.
And I bought some Pringles. I hate these.
That's good food.
Yeah, but I hate it. You know. Yeah, just one. Another one. No. Oh, empty.
Just one tube. Just one tube.
Yeah.
That's a serving size. That's why it's in a tube.
Oh.
If it wasn't meant to be a serving size, they wouldn't make it that size.
Dave says both of his daughters are crazy about pineapple pizza. So he lets some.
But he agrees with me.
I mean, it's really depending. I think it's more of a ideological discussion about it, because what's on the pizza compared with the pineapple is not the worst. It's just because it's pizza, people get annoyed. When you go to an Asian or Indonesian, or you get all these things combined, just not on pizza. It's just another food. So I like the taste. It's not I don't like it because it's a pizza. I like it because of the taste.
I guess if you get a sweet and sour sauce, that's usually pineapple, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's quite often got pineapple in it. You've enlightened me tonight. You've enlightened me.
How?
By making me think that maybe it's not so wrong, because I like sweet and sour sauce. And that's basically blended pineapple on pizza.
Yeah, I mean, it's because I don't know. It's like a religion sometimes. I think people should really eat. I mean, they should love who they love, and they should eat what they want to eat. If it doesn't harm anybody. And I mean, the Italian granny, it would hurt, of course, but there is so much food out. I mean, who is without sins with food? There are so many,
yeah.
so
No,
many
yeah.
likings that other people would say, no. So, I mean, when you go to oh god, how is it called? Thailand.
Yep.
Just go to a Thai market and have a look what they are having there. And I learned that don't liking food you as a baby or as a child, you don't have that. You eat everything. But being annoyed of food is trained, so to say.
Yeah, it's a learned thing, isn't it?
Yeah. The long way or the short way or the fast way? Oh, I can show you my new
always
shed.
The fast way. Always the fast way.
Oh, I can show
That's
you
why I crashed
my
so much.
my very big shed, where the very small sheep pasture was, is now oh, I think there's still wool. Oh yeah. So oh, you can't see anything because of the arm.
I can see the wall now.
So I made me a little.
Is that one of the base game sheds?
Yeah.
I do think you need some more tractors.
I do too. But I got less on the server now than I had before. I sold 1T and I sold 1A.
You're gonna make Cat sad.
Yeah, but I still 1T remains and 1A remains, but it's just now in JCB yellow.
Is that because you missed JCBs?
Yes.
Or certain ones?
Yes. You can't make sweet and sour without pineapple juice.
See, and that's what's enlightened me.
Chunky Tanker, good evening.
Hello. I'm a changed man. I still won't eat it on a pizza, but you know, I won't be so prejudiced against it.
Rainer, for example, doesn't like hot pineapple. Is this correct?
Yeah, I like pineapple, but not on pizza.
Also,
Days just said the same thing. That warm, it's wrong.
And warm only in stuff like curry or something Asian. I like pineapple the most when I just eat pineapple without anything else.
I think maybe
Fresh pineapple.
yeah. Oh, this is great. This is.
I think we need a pineapple greenhouse.
No, I don't need any pineapple in Farm Sim. I really don't.
But how are you going to make your pineapple pizza in your, pizza factory?
I don't like factories either in Farm Sim.
I know.
I only like pineapple on pizza. Fatty, I love you. By the way, does little Fatty eat pineapple already?
And are you feeding them pizza? Start them young.
When I was younger, there was this Hawaiian toast. Toast, pineapple, ham, and cheese, and then in a sandwich toaster. Oh, I could have lived from it. I think this is where my fantasy about pineapple pizza came from. The combination from the cheese and the warm bread. So it was not starting, or it didn't start with pizza with me.
Yeah, I think my other half would like a pineapple ham toasted cheese sandwich, probably. She likes pineapple on pizza.
I just met the wrong person.
She won't talk to you about video games, though.
No, I don't either. I mean, I love conversations not being with any word of video games. I miss that so much, being with my best friend and love of my life, with the Spanish woman, being twice there a week, cooking or going shopping together, sitting in a cafe, talking, then going home, cooking together, eating together, watching old movies like Casablanca, stuff like that, listening to good music, and just have good talks. And there was never ever anything about video games.
Yeah, my other half does not play video games, so good to have separate interests in stuff, I think.
You know, we got more tractors here in my view than we have cars on the map.
I see another tractor.
Yeah, and in front of me is another one.
Is it a map that doesn't have traffic?
It has. When I started, restarted the map at 5 p.m. in-game time, there was a lot of traffic. It was like ordered. When I had to drive with all the vehicles above the street, it was very... I only like pineapple on pizza. No, baby, Gabi only eat milk. Well, you can do some mother's milk with pineapple. Pineapple milk. Why not?
Up in it, or
Why not? Why not? Why is it that I'm getting hungry all the time?
because you're talking about food.
Yesterday I gave a duck about everything, and I had 2 pizzas in my refrigerator, and I wanted to spare it for the live streams. And I ate both yesterday evening. I ate them both.
Now you're down to Pringles.
Yeah, but I got the pineapple pizza in the fridge, so...
Sam, do you need help?
I
I've
don't
nothing to
think
do.
so. I'm just planting some wheat. I think I have 2 fields left.
Okay.
Funny how he mispronounced smoking. I feel like I had smoked weed, to be honest. So sleep drunk is really not my typical wannabe status.
You don't recommend.
No, I don't want. No. I hope I do not crash or do anything bad. And the bush here is also gone. That was disturbing all the time.
Oh,
If it fits, it sits. If it sits, it fits. So I can show you around here. All the bushes are gone. Here was a big hole in the ground. And now I got much more space in the back here. Look at
more
that.
stuff.
Look at that. Look at that. But I think I have to re-upload the map, because in the back here is a gate, but I can't open it because it's not on my land. So I have to remove it in the editor, and then I have a 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Yeah. And here's plenty of space.
Yeah, you can build another 4 or 5 cow sheds on that, can't you?
Nah, I'm reducing the animals. I have to prepare for the carrot, for the potatoes and all that stuff. There's probably a spot on the map where they all get stuck. Choice of the traffic system on servers sometimes. Yeah, there's one corner close to Sam's farm. I think last time they had an accident by themselves, right? When you were at the corner, Sam.
Yeah.
So probably there are 2 of those corners, and so what can we do? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken
Send
sailor?
him to bed, I think, or put him on mute.
The sailor?
Or the alien.
What? No, there's no day without the JCB, so
You
this
must
is...
have something you need to do.
Yeah, the maze is only starting next month. Then we will use this, but we have to get the oat done. So, oh, I can't look back.
Almost.
What would be a stream without me getting my fight with GPS?
Hoses, PTOs.
Yeah, let's see if GPS is doing a good job later on. Because I don't wanna maximize the cornfield.
Yeah, my relearning of GPS has not been fun.
No?
No. I don't mind. It took me a couple of days to get used to using that instead of the one that's built into VCA. Because the VCA one is like you press one button and you're done.
Yeah, but it's with Proceed, it's nothing better than GPS, in my opinion.
I don't have a problem with using Proceed. I just put it onto semi-automatic mode and it works fine.
You're kind of lazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay. I love you.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, you can be. Well, I don't.
Yeah, I know it's not super realistic that you press one button and your GPS is all set up for your field, but you know. I have to worry about detail enough during the day. It's nice to just relax and do it the easy way sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you press the right button and everything works, and sometimes you press the wrong button and you get divorced. It's like in real life. What's more realistic than that? I mean...
Yeah. No, I don't install that mod normally. That you get home and your keys don't work in the front door option.
That would be awful, right?
Yeah.
Darling, please open the door.
Yeah.
Darling has moved on.
Yeah.
Welcome to the next level.
You now sleep in your car.
As long as you can take it. most of the times you lose car, house, and whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, where can I get this Silo King mixer with those colors, please? On ModHub. There's a pack.
I have the power to post links now, don't I? I could go and find it.
Yeah, you...
Or do you not want me to?
No.
Okay.
It was more an ironic answer.
Yeah. No problem. Just trying to be helpful. Oh,
You are. Yeah, you
There's a
saw
car.
it. You saw it. You saw
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. That's the one car that's just looping around the map as the traffic.
And now I will do a full traffic stop here for everybody. Oh, my neck is hurting. I can't move further back. My neck track, heck, deck, neck, whatever. So let's see if we can make a nice. Whoa, it's a little bit dusty here, huh?
That is a lot of dust.
Yeah.
You need a bit of rain.
Oh yeah. And the green is getting. It's not green anymore. So let's see if we can find. So, yeah, I should have opened up the menu. I should have started GPS. Then go here, auto width. Then go here, and it's this field here.
That's so organized.
Yeah, isn't it?
Mm.
Oh,
I'm
I forgot,
impressed.
but I forgot something. I don't want to snap on the angle, and I want to see the lines. And now, let's see what happens. Ta-da! Nothing.
That's the bit that I'd forgotten about using GPS, is to turn off the snap on terrain angle.
On this map, it's killing your every single lane.
I was getting so frustrated because I would try and set a direction I wanted to head, and it was like it would ignore me and just pick a random direction, and I was getting so frustrated with it. But I wasn't in evil dictator mode because most of the other people wanted to use that GPS because they don't use the one in VCA, so I was being nice.
Yeah, I wanted to mow the oat.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of oat.
Oh, so you wanted to set it so you could mow it at this stage?
No, one stage later.
Okay.
In April. Should have been one stage further.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not working.
I think a lot of the maps that are out and have come out recently use all of the base game data for fruits and field types and stuff. I guess it saves the modder copying it into his map.
Problem is when you're so used to it that way above 100 maps had all the stuff in.
Yeah. Yep.
I asked Bjorn which state, and he said, yeah, this and that state in the fruit types. XML. I opened the map. Oh, no fruit type XML. Houston, I have a problem.
Yeah. I've got really bad because I just started editing the base game XML files and then have to undo it when I realised that no, I can't do that because I'm doing multiplayer stuff now.
Yeah.
You don't want to get really funny effects with having different stuff.
Sometimes you lose, sometimes the others win.
Yeah, and well, what I found as well is that when you get a small patch, the game thinks your installation is completely broken and wants to reinstall the entire game, which takes a lot longer than downloading a patch. And it wipes out all the things that you changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really fun. I realised about halfway through. I realised about halfway through. I realised what was likely to happen and managed to grab a copy of the key files that I'd changed that I needed. But yeah, I think that might have been the 1.3 update or the patch to the 1.3 update, which should have taken a few minutes to download, which took forever because it had to do the whole game.
You know it's never duck, right?
It's never duck. I was ducking annoyed. I do like this setup. I was looking for something like this.
All vanilla base game.
Yeah, I was looking for something so that I could. Well, it's kind of irrelevant now if you play. So that I could mulch and roll my grass at the same time. But now I'm starting to use precision farming. That doesn't really matter because I don't need to roll it anymore. So.
Yeah, you can put your roller in the back instead of the
Or you
this
can
carroll.
just, yeah, or you can just get rid of it because it doesn't do anything with precision farming.
Yeah. Or you can get rid of precision farming.
Yeah, you could do that, I guess. I quite like it.
Yeah, it's actually a very common combination. I mean, I would use the Novak to no-till the maize, but this is something for another chapter
Yeah.
later on.
I was attempting to recreate something a bit like the Novak by using the lizard subsoiler with a seed behind it. Sort of worked, but not quite.
It's very noisy in here.
See, there's the confusing thing because I have YouTube muted. I don't hear your game sound. I just hear you.
Yeah, I know this feeling. It's not the best.
Yeah, it works. It works.
Because when it's so silent and suddenly a hoodly hoops happens or something like that, you really can get a heart attack.
Yeah, hopefully you won't do that. There's even more traffic. The tricky bit is I'm talking to you live but watching the video delayed.
Yeah, for me the thing is showing you stuff. I have to remember that you have a delay.
Yeah. It's the satellite link between Germany and the UK.
No, I cannot put it on very fast. My connection wouldn't do it. But it's the middle position. So it shouldn't be that long.
It's not too bad. I just have to remember to occasionally refresh as well to make sure that I'm actually watching live and not delayed, which occasionally happens by mistake.
Happens
Or
to me so often.
When you were when I was complaining about your stream being really low resolution, and it was because I had YouTube set on 360p. Which would really affect how good things look.
I'm really waiting for me having the fiber connection, and hopefully my setup being capable of streaming in 4K.
That would be impressive.
Yeah, but the complaining would be a little bit more interesting, I would say.
I'm assuming that YouTube would just downscale it for everyone anyway, by default.
I'm really considering doing a Twitch test stream, because Twitch seems to have the much better encoder, and a much better output. And
yeah, I think it's better for pure sort of just streaming quality.
Bonjour, greetings back. From North Rhine-Westphalia to East Frisia. They got a lot of sheep over there in northern Germany at the coast. So did you see how much I already got rid of my grass silage?
I don't remember how much you had before. But...
Square belts were around 150, double the amount of round bales, but my grass silage in the bunker is still untouched.
Mm.
So
I've been easily selling mine through a very helpful BGA.
yeah, I do not sell at the moment. I put here and there a bale into the other BGA, the BGA from the other
That other one.
the other one.
We don't mention that.
Yeah.
We ignore that.
But I think my cows, they are still not at 27 months. So 25, 26, still, simple I see, mouse key. 26 is still very usual, and then with 27 they give birth, and the feeding gets higher, and with 28 they will eat you alive.
Or you put them on the barbecue.
Yeah, what would be the fun of it? Actually getting some milk and stuff out of them now, finally, after feeding them for... It's like we with kids, yeah? You feed them 10, 15, 20 years, and there has to be a point where something comes back.
Yeah, because you have them set up strangely on here, don't you? That they work like old seasons, sort of.
Yeah. Will Hofbergmann become compatible with MaizePlus? I don't know. I haven't had a copy of Hofbergmann, and I don't know what's in there, but it should be. I mean, you can adjust something maybe if you have to. I don't know.
If they have enough high types enabled. They're probably using a lot of their own.
Yeah, and I think they use clover and all that stuff that we don't have as a fruit at the moment, so should be no problem at all from that perspective. I don't know how many new fruit types they have, but you will have to adjust the feeding, right?
And I guess you might have to knock out some height types from MaizePlus.
Yeah, it's like Sam said, depending on how many they use already. The 64 are not many, and they have a lot of productions.
And whether they've got the map set up for more than 64. Yeah, I've not seen anything on that yet. I know Scroff just started doing videos on it.
I mean, we made the feeding adjustable, so you can add new animal types to the feeding very fast. It's all XML stuff, so from this perspective, no problem. I mean, who would have guessed after 2,000 years, no one had thought of that Jesus was a colored person. So, maybe
MaizePlus will work with it.
we will figure this out, or the players will.
Scroff probably will, because he loves that map.
He does.
Yeah.
It would be interesting to see how the small animals work. I want them.
And then it might be duck.
Yeah. Actually, it could be duck in real then.
Could be. See?
A holy cow and a mighty duck.
Is that because you drove a tractor through the cow?
No, I mean, this is really essential. I think the different ages and growth stages are essential to a farm simulator. But yeah.
Yeah, and I guess he had calves and things, didn't he, in the 19 version? So I assume they're in the 22 version as well.
Yeah, they are. There are heifers, there are bulls, and all that stuff. All that good stuff is in there. But you can't have them all. Oh, I love this GPS mod. It's so for tired old men.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah,
Whereas-
I'm not so much a fan of header management. I think that makes it too easy.
I never used it. In real life I did, but not in Farm Sim. Where's Paul located again? I remember him making fun of some Bavarians a while ago. I'm making fun of everybody, including myself. I'm from near Cologne, the heart of Germany. Der Rübenhofen stinkt aber. Ja, musst du Sam fragen. Sam, ich habe schon ein paar Ratten gesehen.
Yeah, when it got to one button to do everything, I might as well put it on course play at that point.
Yeah, I mean, in real life, when you have breakfast, coffee, a nice talk or chat on the phone, while you're driving with GPS and maybe auto turn with the headland management, it's kind of nice. But yeah, I mean, if you have to, it's okayish. Yeah, if you have to do it for weeks and weeks and weeks. But if you want to have the tractor and field experience, there's nothing like the raw experience of. But it's all depending on how long and how hard it is that you have to do it, right?
Yeah, and how long you can concentrate, I guess.
Yeah. For me, that now would be the typical plowing the neighbor's field at the headlands. It happened to me with a mulcher. I had a very, very, very long night after a long night. And yeah, I was driving up and down and up and down, and suddenly I was 20, 30 meters in the neighbor's field.
At least you weren't in the road.
There was no road close by.
Smock, I'm not saying it's unrealistic. I'm just saying that I don't enjoy using it when I'm playing the game.
Yeah.
It takes at that point, as might as well use courseplay.
I never used cosplay. I mean, I have a very, very, very big respect for the work that the guys did in cosplay. But cosplay and auto drive is not the way I want to play it. I have never had guessed how much fun it can be to play with the teammates.
Yeah, I do a lot of stuff on my own, obviously, wording that very carefully.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, having courseplay is really helpful.
No, Smog Farmer, it was not that it's unrealistic. It's only that it's unenjoyable for someone who wants to play the game. Yeah? Of course it's not unrealistic because you got it in real life. And it's a good feature in the game also for people who want to play it. There are always two sides of the coin.
Yeah, I've done a tutorial video on it because for a little while I thought, wow, that would be really cool. And then I used it a bit and thought, actually, I want to do a little bit more.
Being single player only, I find cosplay and auto drive quite handy for multitasking. Yeah, if I was not too old and too stupid to use it, maybe MaizePlus never would have happened. But I hated putting the forage harvester on helper mode and driving maize after maize after maize trailer. I wanted to make bales. I think it's a good thing that I never used it.
If that would have been the effect, I think it's a very good thing. Because I don't know, it was one of the things that made playing this game much more interesting.
I think Modelleicher could say now, if you only had used cosplay, right?
Life would have been much simpler.
Yeah. Oh boy.
If you need them, Paul, I've got some really useful videos you could watch.
No. I mean, the good thing at cosplay and auto drive is they don't talk back. My helpers on Geiselsberg, they always talk back. Greetings go out to Sven Heiliger. No, I mean, as I told you before, normally I would love to play that way, right? I don't know why my head track doesn't move further at the moment. I had a problem with it last time, so I'm not. I don't want to go out of the farm sim to readjust it. But yeah, this is where I could see me playing all day and with the teammates and doing stuff together, and this is what I really like. I don't like playing outside, and I don't like being a farm tycoon. Me driving the forager while auto drive does the trailers. Yeah, to be completely honest, I never played continuously a safe game in farm sim before I played with the teammates multiplayer. I never enjoyed it. I always wanted to try out everything and got very fast bored. And I think was there something like that in FS11? I don't think so.
Oh God, no idea.
Yeah, correct. There's no right way or wrong way to play. Just play the way that's right for you. And very important that you get how farming works. That you get why certain workflows or workloads are the way they are. That's what's really important for me, to see people understanding real life farming through farm sim a little bit more. That's what makes me happy. I don't really care how they achieve it, as long as they achieve it. I can never get used to multiplayer. Yeah, I couldn't get either, but if you have the right amount of people around you, I couldn't be happier, to be honest. Multiplayer is when you're playing on the right map, and I mean, I started on... Whoa. I think I started playing multiplayer with the horse extension on Waldchen, I guess. So I never played vanilla multiplayer, and later on we played the Terra Life beta on Geiselsberg, on Bergisch Land. And I really enjoyed it because I could do the work that I wanted to do. Everybody had his own farm-like play style, and at some workflows we worked together, and it was really fun. Yeah, but
Yeah, I've enjoyed the few bits that I've done with others on multiplayer, and I quite like being able to just go off and do my own thing at the same time.
yeah. My first was FS13. No other realism mod had been. Yeah, what Gerard's more realistic was for that game. Yeah, that's true. I heard about it. I hated it. I totally hated it because FS13 was when I had my accident and I couldn't use the Giants editor and stuff. I had to try to play a little bit with controller, and all the machines, the good ones, were made with more realistic, and I couldn't use mouse and keyboard, so I couldn't reconfigure them. And yeah, then a little while after the release of FS13, I started playing Battlefield with controller. And then I switched later on to PC and then to competitive. So FS15 and 17 I did barely. No, FS15 I did not play at all. I installed it. I had the collector's edition. I installed it and never played it. FS17 I played a little bit. FS19 yeah, FS19 I started with the Farming Simulator League. So I didn't play much at all because there was no time. And then when I quit as a team captain, I started playing on Geiselsberg and started to create all the clover, alfalfa and maize stuff. And for 1.5 years or so I didn't play Farm Sim at all because I was always updating the stuff, and you know.
It's definitely a plus that you've got actually to play the game for a bit.
Yeah.
With the TerraLife beta streams and then streaming this stuff.
Yeah. What was really bothering us all was the very poor performance. The multiplayer performance. In single player, you could play with. I wouldn't say with no issue, but real manual transmission was much more likable in single player with all the sound curves and all that stuff. It was more fitting. Of course, as you see in FS22, with all the multiplayer sync issues that we have with all the mods, it's terrible for everything if you have too many of them.
I am learning that with me getting completely carried away when I set up the multiplayer server and downloading far too many mods to add to it. And then I can go through and unpick which ones are used and which ones aren't used.
Yeah, we had not many mods on Bergisch Land. We had only 8 gigabytes on the server.
Only.
Yeah. I think we had them all, and of course with all the beta mods and mods with issues, and it was, oh boy.
That must have been quite a log file.
Yeah, Katesh evening. Yeah, and then we
Hey,
had
Kartek.
then we had set up the greenings with the wrong density, and we had a season switch, and suddenly we had only 10 FPS or so. We had to.
That's why you do it.
Yeah, it was.
That's why you beta stream.
Yeah. No, it is really.
Rather than release it like that.
I mean, with us playing now the multiplayer, I really miss the additional fruits. Now with me figured out by myself also how to do stuff in Farm Sim, to adjust some mods here and there to my liking. I think there's not much that I'm missing at the moment in FS22 from machinery. It's just the carrot and onion harvest stuff that I'm missing, and our sewing machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so groundwork, a lot of groundwork that would be interesting for me. But so the basic machines are all in the game and in a so much better quality than they were in 19. And for me, it's now the perfect farm sim to play with. It really
Good,
is.
'cause, you know, a while ago you were very frustrated with it because it wasn't behaving.
Yeah, it's still the same. I mean, it's like a good marriage, right?
A little bit of give and take. And do as
Yeah.
you're told.
I mean, to put it in perspective is the modding part, to do unusual changes to the game and it not behaving well, to just playing the game and ignoring the flaws.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if I would have an RC tractor in front of me and would play with it, it would be fine too. It's something like that.
Yeah. If you're not trying to push what everything's capable of, it's an enjoyable game to play.
Mm. And I think with some adjustments and some DLCs and free content coming, I really hope that we still have it for 3 years.
That would be nice. That would give you time to do much more development work.
Yeah, not only for us. I mean, it would help for people to melt together. That we really can see branches of modding teams working on stuff that complements others. That was always my dream a little bit, that people could just divide stuff between them, so that not everybody tries to get everything and be the best and perfect and whatever, so that you can rely on the other and build on top.
Yeah, work cooperatively.
Yeah.
Because you can achieve a lot more variety, I guess, at that point, because not everyone is trying to make the latest, greatest 3-meter cultivator.
Yeah.
Someone might make the mulcher to go with it.
The our knife roller from the front that we made as a close to realistic build is now on ModHub as original Fliege.
Ah, I had missed that.
And it's not ours. It's just it's like with the ruby shovel for the beets and that.
Yeah.
It's funny to see, and I'm happy about it. So we don't have to do it, and you can enjoy it in the base game.
And the really clever stuff that you do, pushes it even further anyway.
Yeah, let's see how that works out or plays out.
I had totally missed that being released.
It was out not long ago. I would say in the last couple of 7 days.
Yesterday.
It was yesterday?
Yeah, so it was part of the Monster 60 odd mod release. I'll have to remember that one.
I hope that the next farm sim will be as complementary to 22 as 22 was to 19, and maybe being something where you can take a lot from 22 into the next one from the learning curve. Because for me it's quite hard to start with 0, but I think it's even harder for people who are with a very, very long time background to getting used to the new stuff they do. it's getting harder, as Modelleicher said. It's getting harder and harder, and
Yeah,
easier at the same time.
The breaking into understanding it and learning everything new every time.
Mm.
Yeah, that was a very good point last time.
And
We
losing
went back
motivation on doing stuff, I really completely can understand now. I don't see us doing MaizePlus for the next farm sim or Terra Life for the next farm sim. I would never ever do such a thing again as 3 times in a row.
And it's been a pretty beastly trial this time, hasn't it, to try and
Yeah.
get everything working. I guess maybe it will be better next time.
The funny
Or we'll
thing,
just keep playing 22 forever.
yeah, I mean, Bullet Bill is making a map, so at least it will be for 8 years, right?
Yep.
And then I go 6 feet under, so I don't care for everything that comes. Rainer, Sam, da gibt's Ärger auf dem Support-Discord, schreibt JTL gerade.
Müssen die das immer machen, wenn wir am Stream sind?
Gibt's was Neues im Stand MaizePlus? Nein. Dang it, what did I... oh yeah, I could really see us doing stuff for our own, because if we just would have done our own stuff for us to play in multiplayer, we would be much further. But because of it has all to be global and all that stuff, that's what it's making really hard. If you keep a smaller ecosystem, for example, like Hof Bergmann or Mappa Italia, those are smaller ecosystems where you can do much more, not on a global base, or you can do in the map.
You've got much more control as well, haven't you? Because you've not got to worry about being compatible with everything.
Yeah, I mean, 2 of our still missing things in MaizePlus would have been solved in an instant if we could just use the fruit type converter and the fruit type registration in the map. Now it has to be globally, because it has to work on every ducking map.
Yeah.
And
definitely not duck.
you know, and I'm really reaching a point where I say I don't care anymore. I really don't care anymore. I'm getting so tired of I mean, with the crying eye, I see the couple of hundred people who really are, don't get me wrong, fans or community, inner circle community. And the thousands of people who play this or play another one or play dozens of maps in a row. I really can't see me there anymore. This crazy updating of 100+ maps only to get everybody into... No.
Maybe you can just make one really cool map for FS25.
Yeah, maybe we can make a team map and play as a team. Hint, hint.
I don't think I could make a map.
No, I mean, but you could play on it with us.
Definitely. I offered to come on and feed your cows for you so you could have a break.
Yeah, but what's the fun in that? Me not having to play farm sim would be not really a break.
Yeah, okay.
Getting from the office PC to the streaming PC was such a big handicap already. Because when I'm taking place in the tractor seat with the big steering wheel and all the setup, I really want to play.
Yeah.
And I'm enjoying to play, not in third person, but I want to play like this. I want to have my coffee, my Pringles, and just...
Yeah, just relax and...
Yeah.
It still surprises me how relaxing doing something like this is.
Oh, it is. It kept me alive 20 years in real life. Every time I had trouble with my ex, I hopped on the lorry and went and bought some horse hay. I was gone for 4 or 5 hours. Then I came home. She was already in bed. I showered, went into my bed. In the morning I was gone before she was awake. And I could really, really relax and daydream while driving without having not to focus on the street. I mean, of course, but it was so relaxing that you could easily focus on the street and have your relaxing daydreams and nice conversations with the customers. Most of the time female customers, so it was always fun.
So you had a happy call.
Yeah, I was. Or when we were making hay or silage, I had to go. And when family dinners and stuff like that was with grandparents and all that stuff, most of the times I made a call one day before and asked if anybody needs hay, and then I didn't have to go there. I just hopped on my truck and then drove off.
Yeah. We sound quite similar.
Yeah,
Apart from the whole never having actually farmed anything in my life.
It took 2 or 3 years for them to stop inviting me.
Yeah, I grew up opposite a farm. I'm not actually sure it was an active farm by the time I remember it being there. But yeah, never really interested me when I was younger.
Whee! Took the screenshot at the wrong moment. Oh, when...
Oh, number plate.
Oh, it was... I stopped before Field's End. You need a truck and some hay.
You're not allowed a truck and hay. You're an engineer. You have to go and design cars or something.
I think I was one of the few guys who actually drove with grass to Holland.
And it was actual grass.
Yeah, I had a sheep and goat farmer who got the very how was it called? Wait. Not cereal. Oh, come on. Herb. Actually a herb hay.
Okay.
So it smelled so good. And it was very short. So after I unloaded, I always had maybe, I don't know, 100 or 200 liters of small hay in the back of the truck. So I could have easily, you know, put some ducks in there. I never did.
I'm looking forward to the alien pool map in a few years' time, which is going to have ducks and pineapple plantations.
No. If
How's it? Choose chocolate milk.
If I'm doing and building back in the dark chamber and relax on my mapping, it will never get shown. to the outside. It will be just for my amusement and for my yeah, health, so to say.
Yeah. Yeah. As I was chatting to you earlier, I find it really surprising how good a distraction it is to dive into even the really basic stuff I do like that, and completely switch off from the outside world for a bit.
My doctor said, stop what you're doing, it kills you. He tells me that every year, at least for one time. Problem is, the one thing that kills me is also the one that is capable of making me totally relaxed.
Yeah.
So if you hear nothing from me for a week, don't bother. I'm down under. I will have a heart attack somewhere here. No one will notice, and I don't care. As long as my last 3 things were having dinner with a nice lady, including a pineapple pizza, and having a nice single player gameplay.
Slumped at the wheel of your JCB.
Yeah.
Or should it be a voucher?
Both? Why not both?
Well, you have got a JCB yellow voucher, so that kind of counts, doesn't it?
Yeah, funny is that I'm normally would play with Case IH or Deutz.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my favorites.
Deutz is one of my favorites.
But yeah, I kind of missed out on JCB in FS19. On Valtra in FS19. Mm-hmm. So there was only now to play them finally. And yeah, I can't play without JCB, so...
Yeah, I didn't use JCB that much. I tend to use it a reasonable amount when I'm just messing around testing stuff.
I mean, when you drove one in real life, it's kind of addictive to have them in game, because you really can feel the smoothness of the field jobs that you're doing.
I just think they look cool.
Yeah. And I like those rims. I really like those rims. I know a lot of people don't like them, but I really like them. I really love them.
What are the tyres you've got on there? They're cool.
Yeah, tires, not rims, sorry.
Yeah. They Nokians?
Mm-hmm.
They look cool. I like those. I like the ones they had. They've got me 22 as well. The slightly more aggressive looking ones that were a bit like that.
I got them too. I got those for the wider ones, and the others slightly smaller. But both work only best when you have the tire pressure script up and running again.
Mm-hmm.
Because they basically are made for this. So it's kind of an optical thing now, not a really ground.
Yeah, it's. I've not tested, but I have assumed that tires in FS22 are entirely visual rather than actually have an effect.
Yeah, as most of the things.
Yeah.
But if you pay enough, you will get yellow rims and a DLC. That has no effect on the ground.
But it's a really good advert.
Yeah. if only they would have made the wingspan just 1 meter less, I would have actually used it. Because from the optics, I really like it. Good evening, BGO. Kramer, hey. Hey, the rear mod doesn't do anything to the soil at all. It's only that you're grabbing yourself into the ground, but there's no soil compaction or stuff like that. That was what I meant. We need moisture and soil compaction.
Drying, rotting.
And pineapple pizza.
Yep.
Always. Or döner.
Yep.
Döner kebab.
With sweet and sour sauce on it. You get a little bit of pineapple as well then.
No. No. No pineapple on a pita, on a döner. No.
So that's the limit, is it?
Yeah, it doesn't work. It really doesn't work. For me, the salad kills it. If there would be, I'm not sure if it's called in English the same as in German, but rucola, you know rucola salad?
Yeah.
So with rucola, you can make crazy things. There, if you put rucola on a kebab or something with meat in a bread, then you could go with pineapple. We made rucola salad with shitty. Was heißt nochmal Walnuss?
Chestnut.
With chestnut and with strawberries, fresh pressed orange juice, some honey, some oh Gott, how is it called? Jetzt weiß ich nicht mehr, was Essig heißt. Vinegar?
Vinegar.
And mozzarella in it. This is such a good taste, and you can variate between strawberry or pineapple with a little different than you would use lemon juice instead of orange juice. It's such a good salad, and if this compared with the meat on bread, I would love it, even with tzatziki. But so on a döner kebab, pineapple, no. The taste, not that I wouldn't do it. I try everything, yeah, but no, the taste is not well for me.
Probably make it work. Just have to change a few ingredients.
Yeah, the I think the tomatoes don't fit with pineapple that well.
Yeah, probably.
Pizza?
You got raw tomatoes on the döner, and you got so this is what makes the difference.
I think the onions and no idea.
Onions.
Salad.
Yeah, onions and white cabbage. It works well. It's just that. Yeah, it works. For my opinion, it works well.
With pineapple?
Yeah.
No, they're so strong.
You get cabbage, white cabbage salad with pineapple pieces.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I was astonished
I would
myself.
imagine that you wouldn't even taste pineapple in a white cabbage because just a strong taste.
Kennst du Spargelsalat?
Nee,
Oder Schwarzwurzelsalat heißt der, glaube ich.
nee.
Gibt's auch mit Ananas. Das also das
So raw pineapple then.
yeah.
Yeah, right. Because once it's cooked, it's really just sweet and kind of not much taste to it.
I think the flavor of the pineapple when it's baked or cooked is with the sauce that's mixing with the stuff that's on whatever you put it to, and raw pineapple and raw tomatoes is a totally no-go for me.
No, doesn't fit together.
So everything else is, I'm just fine with it. Making me hungry now. Yeah, welcome.
I haven't had a kebab in such a long time.
Daddy spelled, hello Paul, waiting for all week for this. Yeah, I haven't had such a good week's end last week and such a good week start this week, so I really had to take a break. Literally, my body said stop, and so there was not. I mean, I could have streamed without talking, without chatting, just pictures, but listening on, and it's not well fitting. You can eat cucumber with pineapple, both raw. It complements each other a little bit. I can tell you, these not many left.
Single serving size. I told you.
Yeah.
You might need a second tube.
No.
At least you're actually eating this time. Normally it's like we finished talking at 11 o'clock your time and you said, I need to go and get food now.
Yeah. But I'm eating some chocolate bars and Pringles together. It's sour cream onion and coconut chocolate bar.
You made the right choice on the Pringles.
Mm.
I'm not sure mixed with chocolate.
Yeah, I'm loving the mixture of both tastes.
Yeah, but coconut?
It's not that coconutty. It's
Coconut, sour cream and onion.
oh. It's not even coconut.
That's probably
Maybe
why it's
that's
not
why it's
very
not
coconutty.
Yeah, no, I today there is a German brand that's called Ja, so yes, in Rewe, and I thought I had picked two of the stock coconut they are not even a hazelnut. Okay, that explains why it's not so coconutty.
That's why they're not very coconutty.
Yeah. So, yeah. So it fits well together.
Yeah. That hazelnutty flavoured coconut chocolate.
I know something was off.
It still doesn't sound like chocolate and Pringles does not sound like a good combination.
What?
Why not? I do that all the time.
Okay.
I mean, I can't eat too much of sweet stuff, and I can't eat too much of salty stuff. So
you mix them
just eat
together.
both together, and I can eat all day.
Maybe I'll try it. I've learned that pineapple's not so bad. So
I mean, I like salted crisps or crackers with chocolate, but sour cream and onion? Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
You can also eat gummy bears with chips and stuff like that.
I mean, I think Disturb is not in for a vote on this. Yeah,
Why? Why? Because he's British, or
yeah, with chips and vinegar. I mean, come on.
Oh, now you're talking about real food.
Not even true vinegar.
Now you're talking about real
I
food.
like salt and vinegar crisps.
See?
Yeah.
Another one that isn't part of the vote.
It's just going to be Paul and Modelleicher that are allowed to vote, I think.
No, I mean, if it's self-made, it's okay, but it's from if it is from
Damn it!
not so well known. Was heißt denn Frittenbude auf Englisch?
Chip shop.
Chip shop? No, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah? I'm guessing on what you're trying to say. Yep, you call it a chip shop.
What a cool name. I would
You
love to
buy chips there.
Yeah, I know, but I would love to have known that 20 years ago. Then I would have bought chips in a chip shop and had a Schwipschwap. It's a German brand of Mezzo makes cola with Fanta mixed.
Okay, yep.
It's
That sounds weird.
no, it's a really common drink. Yeah.
You know that it's only common in Germany, right?
Yeah, I mean, come on.
They don't have Spezi anywhere in the world. That's just a German thing.
Yeah, because
I've never heard of
And the whole world is
orange-flavoured
missing.
cola.
The whole world is missing out.
because on
Absolutely.
every border we never have to swim through salty lakes or whatever. This is why we have the still the better taste. I completely lost my taste when I was in France, looking at Great Britain on the other side, and took a nap, not a nap, a swab of the sea water. So salty, and no, it's not to pick on you. It's really I never could have imagined how bad it still tasted after years, the salt water.
Yeah, it's very salty. Strange.
Yeah, strange, right?
Yeah.
So
What's all that?
now I don't know what do you guys drink?
At the moment, I drink water.
No, I mean mixed drinks.
So same kind of vein. You get like cherry with cola and lime with cola, but you guys must have those as well. Ginger and cola.
Yeah.
I guess we have the really random ones like dandelion and burdock, which I've never had, but is the weird mix of flowers flavouring a drink.
Sure. Really?
Yeah.
You said flowers, not flavor, right?
Yeah, flowers, dandelions and burdock.
Paul, I had to put some manure on your headland of field 37 because I had to empty my manure spreader.
Go ahead. As long as you don't put any vinegar and chips on it.
No.
As long as you don't put any vinegar on chips.
You're just wrong. Just wrong.
But now you know how it feels for someone insulting something that you love. I mean, I do not really insult it because
No, you don't.
yeah. But
Disappointed in Tartek as well.
yeah.
Oh well, it depends what it's saying is vile. Because like
mean, I
Moose's
haven't-
track.
I mean, I haven't had proper English fish and chips with vinegar, but I only had crisps with salt and vinegar. But I would really love to try fish and chips in England.
It's good. It's very good.
Isn't that what
I
they
only
all
went-
say?
I only went
course.
to England once, and we only drove across it because we had to get to Wales to get to Ireland.
Yeah. Wales does good fish and chips as well.
I would really
And
love to go to Ireland. Yeah.
They must do good chips because they love a potato.
I think I would love Ireland much more than I do already because of the of the ginger girls. They can dance, laugh, celebrate.
Yeah.
What is Modelleicher doing? He's standing in a corner.
I'm just sitting here.
Evidence that there are other people on the map. Been like a meeting of cultures tonight, hasn't it?
Well. Whee! That was close.
I'm now waiting to see what was close.
The tree was close.
Ah.
You haven't lived until you have fish and chips from an English chip shop. Yeah, I think I haven't lived before. I have not married an Irish woman. Who's planting weeds here? That can only be the computer itself, right? Yeah. Oh, I think there's cotton incoming.
You've not deleted it from the geo.
No.
It can't grow.
I intend to buy the fields where cotton comes. This is why I have so much land.
You buy every field that gets planted with cotton.
Yeah. I think it's a pretty good explanation for me having so much land.
Yeah, and you need a tractor for each field, so you probably need to buy more.
No, I got plenty. But now I have to. Oh. I went by my field. I had to go. Oh, let's turn. No one's looking?
No, can't see a thing.
It's just Deutsches grassland. So. Kartek, sleep well.
See you tomorrow, Kartek.
Oh, this is this one here. Oh yeah. Rainer, I'm sorry I had to chop some headlands of yours.
What?
No, just kidding.
Where is my... Wait, there it is.
I'm so proud of me. Did you guys see all the trailers and auger wagon add-on Gedönse da? Everything is completely issue free. All problems solved. I'm so proud of myself. Now I got for every field a trailer. Sadly. That means I have to build a new barn to hide them.
Yeah. And you'll need new tractors to tow them.
Nah. I'm okay with my tractors that I got. Oh. Don't I have any...
I am really impressed with how organised you are with all those courses.
Yeah, but I don't have any course, or is 28, was it? I think it was 28, right? Wasn't it?
I have no idea.
Let's see. Yes. But it looks weird. It looks weird. I'm not sure if it's the right course. I think we have to do a new one.
See, if you were using VCA, you'd have pressed one button and you'd be going.
And how long does it hold the course?
Until you reset it.
And it works with the GPS?
No, it's instead of GPS.
That was was a trick question. No, I mean, really, to get it set up one time, it's quite okay for me.
Yeah.
But
The way I'm never as organised as that, and I don't save them all, so I have to do it every time.
so it's the same here. You can push one button, and then you go. And it saves it, and it's very good for fields like this where you don't have these angled ground angled ground angles. Yes.
Yep.
I mean,
Angles.
I need more chit chat in a chip shop.
I'm feeling. It feels wrong complaining about it. I'm feeling my 4 a.m. start this morning. But I did at least sleep, so yeah.
You see, it's so easy to make a course. I mean, even if it's a weird one. And even that I'm sleepy.
I am getting used to using it again. Whether it will switch permanently, I don't know.
Paul, is there other shader settings? Yeah, the map has a custom lighting. And I got some color grading, and via the stream it's always a little bit darker. It's quite annoying because I have to turn up the brightness totally to make the stream not that dark on this map. For me, I got bright light here.
It is a very nice looking map.
Yes, it is. It really is. If it only had the stuff from, oh, let's see, fruit destruction. Looking good, looking good, looking good, looking good. If it only had the stuff from the horse extension.
And clover and some alfalfa and
Yeah, it really was
onions
a
and
variety of stuff in the map that I really learned to miss after LS22 released. When you're getting so used to it.
well, you'd gotten used to Terra Life Beta, hadn't you? Which was even more.
Yeah, it was really nice to have. Really nice to have. Maybe someday. I mean, what's better than having the farm sim the way you want to play it?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of disappointed on how it's handling the stuff. We have not even half of the crops from Bergisch Land and not even half of the mods from Bergisch Land in here, and I still am close down to the same frames.
Yeah. And that's before you've done much more complicated things.
Yeah.
I guess that's having the optimized, or somewhat maybe possibly optimized engine, let them do other things less well.
If they only got rid of the PS4 and stuff.
Yeah.
I think, my personal opinion is, aren't iPhones much more powerful than a PS4 is now?
That's a very good question.
I would say those handheld devices should have overtaken PS4. Isn't it 9 years out? 8, 9 years?
More than 13, I think.
Oh. Well, that explains a lot. No,
The,
30. No.
I think it was.
No,
maybe
no.
9.
No. Can't be. Because
the processor in an iPhone 12 is more powerful than a PS4.
yes, that's true. That's what I meant.
Yep. So you can probably run FS22 better on an iPhone than you can on a PS4.
Bergisch Land, Mountainisch Land. No, that's wrong, because Bergisch is not because of the hills. It's a name. It's a name from a person. Baron of Berg. So it's not Bergisch like hilly. Oh. Andreas, Südeifel Agrar. Hello. He's the master of the cows with the nicest sister.
Okay.
As far as I know. Because as I said, I need a secretary, she immediately said, yes, I can do that. She brought her brother a dinner last stream. I said I need one too. And she said if I only had knew before, earlier. I need people like that.
Yeah.
I don't need the Avengers initiative. I need the
No, you
food
need someone
supply.
to deliver you food.
This food supply initiative, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Someone to order you an Uber Eats every night.
I'm loving this JCB. It's a Chicho map. It's a Polish map on LS Mod Portal.
Yeah, and you want to get it from there because that's got the latest version. Unlike King Mods, which has a broken version.
Do they?
Yeah, they have 1.1, I think, and none of the gates work. You have to edit the animations.
Oh, we have to tell Energy. Marlon doesn't know, I would say.
There's a comment on the page telling you how to fix it from someone.
Okay. Yeah, I was really wondering, or being astonished about when I met Energy, Malone from the French FSL team, that he is doing not only very big in YouTube, that he's having this download portal, and that he's really actually trying to get rid of all stolen stuff and all that.
Mm-hmm.
That he's not just a grabber and grabs everything. Not to offend anybody, but it's very unusual for a French modding page.
No, it's one of the few that don't just hoover everything up from the internet.
Yeah. So you can really say that Giants Mod Hub King's mod. What is it called from Bullet Bill?
Simply Safe mods.
Simply Safe mods, and some forums.
Mm-hmm.
But there are not many out there who really respect stuff.
And the guy who runs King Mods is really approachable as well.
Yes, he's in the FA. I know him in person. It's Malone.
Yeah,
Energy.
The geos that I did, I put on there, and when I needed to update them, he was really helpful. So.
Yeah, when you read in the general channel, I just posted something. I said here it's wrongly on your page, and I tried to support, but it doesn't work, and he immediately got rid of it. And Matteo from SMI followed up and said, "Yeah, there's something else," and he immediately did it. This is why I meant that we usually use the channel only for really important stuff than for something like that. That people don't mute it and really react straight to stuff. And I'm sorry that it came across maybe a little bit harsh, but it was I was in a bad place at this moment.
Yeah, no, that's fine. And I did what you said, and I asked them, and I got an answer.
Yeah, so double check. Paul's right.
So, as I was saying earlier, one of my mods failed testing today, and I could not work out how to fix what was wrong with it. And I messaged Giants, and within a minute, I had an answer.
Yeah, this is
and
what
I messaged them again because I couldn't quite understand what they said, and 2 minutes later, I had an answer that I understood.
Yeah.
And 3 minutes later, it was fixed.
Yeah.
You know?
This is what I tried to explain to Oxy, that it's actually working. That when you actually talk to people, it solves problems. When there are modders who are, it was with the ISOld back in the days, it failed testing, and it had so many issues. The modder complained via Twitter and all that stuff about it, and one of the main modders is BGO, who he didn't complain. It was the other guy, the Statalund, who was complaining, and that and BGO is someone who's working immediately on fixing stuff, and he was already on fixing. And I told Datalund that he should not complain on Twitter. He should just ask them, directly. And it all got solved, and BGO fixed all the issues, and it went on ModHub.
Yeah.
So
I have had the odd rant about them, but when I've asked them stuff, they've been very helpful. For someone who has, only half a clue what he's doing and makes lots of silly mistakes, they are very, very patient and helpful.
Yeah, and I'm telling this the folks for when I started with this funny MaizePlus stuff with Modelleicher. I told even Modelleicher, you can talk to them. They answer. They help. Right?
Yeah. 1 sec.
Sam. You couldn't believe it either back in the days, right?
No.
What are you doing? Eating pizza or what?
I was just cleaning out the adverts. Well, someone else beat me to it for the Tinder X dating site.
Is it already this time at the evening?
Yep. Yeah,
Oh.
we've become popular.
Holy moly.
They're gone. Leon sorted it.
Oh. I think that I will not last that much longer. I think when I finish this field, I will totally fall dead from this seat
So,
here. And then I go to bed, and I promise you, 10 minutes in the bed, I'm getting
awake.
no, I'm getting hungry.
Yeah. Need the second tube of Pringles. Yeah, see, exactly.
I heard hungry is nice this time of year.
Hmm?
I heard hungry is nice this time of year.
Now the chocolate bar right behind, and the mouth is full, and it lasts for 5 minutes.
The coconut flavored hazelnut chocolate.
The not coconut flavored.
Yeah, the hazelnut flavored coconut chocolate.
Yeah. But it was cheap, so.
Yeah, I am very tempted to have a play on this map at some point.
Yeah, maybe you can join us at some point.
Maybe.
Would be nice. Would be nice to have. I'm saving just to be sure, because I got some leggy legs.
Yeah, you don't want it to happen last time you did this with the English people, and all the servers died.
Yeah, not again. Not again. Not again, please.
Hopefully, Giants have paid their bill this week.
There was another stream where everybody had such a bad connection. I think it was when Unsere lost connection to the server. No. What was it last time, Rainer? Your Chrome went down or something like that, right?
Yeah, my Firefox crashed all the time.
And on this day, I had, I think, an hour or two after the stream that I spent still on the server, and I had ping spikes up to 4,000. That was when I was trying to, I was trying to sow around the potatoes. It was quite impossible to not sow into other fields. I managed to not to, but yeah, it was a very, very decent, interesting experience. Oh, so DZP was having some food. He was getting some food, and then the troll showed up, the spam. So normally he would have been faster.
Yeah, I was not at all prepared.
So I think Croft won't make it anymore, right?
No, I suspect not. I heard from him. She was nearly a couple of hours ago, and he was still out at work.
Yeah, he messaged me too.
Yeah, no, after we started, he let me know he was still not home.
Oh, okay.
I suspect even if he makes it home, he won't be up to joining us.
No, because really, I'm that tired.
Yeah, you do need to try and get some sleep.
Yeah, I won't, but at least
No,
I
you
can.
need to try.
At least I can say I was in bed.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm so hungry already. I'm so hungry.
You need to cook the spare pizza you've got.
Nah. the other day I asked Irsin Rainer how to make out of chili con carne a little bit more to lengthen it with which and I couldn't do it. Today I bought some Magifix chili con carne to mix it up and some 500 grams of meat. What is Hackfleisch meant in English?
Minced beef, I believe.
Sorry?
Yes.
Minced beef.
Minced?
Yes, minced.
How is it spelled, please?
M-I-N-C-E-D.
Ah. C, not Z, yeah?
Yeah. C.
Well, was it
C.
last time with DJ with the Z?
Yeah. The Z and the Z and the Z.
Yeah, what's American Z is wrong? No.
In America, they say Z.
For Z.
Yes.
And the British say Z for Z.
We say Z.
Z for Z, sorry.
Z for Z.
Yeah. So this is why you got the special with Z and they got the special with Z, right?
Yep. And that's why they have a Z tool and we have a Zeta.
Oh. That's why we can reset and they have to reseat.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Sometimes.
Two nations divided by a common language.
Yeah. Are you guys picking up Stuhl also now? Stuhl? For chair?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Stool.
Stool, yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that so?
That's what a stool is called.
Yeah, but no, I really honestly, when did that start?
Calling things a stool.
Yeah.
I don't know. A very, very long time ago.
Well, we learned in school, not stool, chair.
Yeah. Well, there's.
It was a very, very long time ago.
It was much longer ago than.
No, it's catching up to me when I'm watching some Netflix stuff in English. How many German words there are in
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah. Late 18th century, we started using the word stool.
But I always thought stool is what is called Hocker or Schemel in German. And the Stuhl is chair.
How do you say for the chair at the pub at the bar?
Barstool.
Barstool. Ah, that's why you meant with Hocker then, right?
Yeah.
Okay, get it. So they're using it wrong for ages. Typically. It's like putting vinegar on chips.
Or pizza on pineapple.
Pizza on pineapple, yeah, that would be nice.
Lots of little tiny pizzas on a big slice of pineapple.
Or a big one wrapped around a raw pineapple where you get blood in the mouth when you bite into it.
No.
Stool, Hocker, chair, Stuhl. Okay.
I think it's because they share roots in the same language a long time ago.
But it would be cool, instead of calling it a wheelchair, a wheel stool, to have a chit chat in a chip shop.
No, you would call that a wheelchair.
Yeah, I know, but wheel stool, chit chat in a chip shop with some chip shop. That would be nice. I miss Monty Python. I miss them.
Or candles.
They are just the inventors of crazy stuff. like the crazy walk.
Yep.
I love them.
See, Four Candles is not Monty Python, is it? That's the Two Ronnies.
Yeah. And how did they say Bicus Dacus? I say now because Bicus Dicus. Do you know how the English pronouncement was for the woman? He says Bicus Dicus, and the other I don't.
Oh, I can't remember. I haven't seen that.
In
film
German,
in a
it's
long time.
Inkontinenz.
Yeah, but I never got it in English. I couldn't understand what he was saying.
Give me a minute. Incontinentia buttocks.
Oh, basically the same.
Yeah. Pretty much.
What was the original title for Ritter der Kokosnuss? Knights of the Coconut or something like that? No.
Oh. The Knights That Say Knee. I think.
I love those.
I haven't watched those films in 25 years probably.
In English, it's called Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Yeah.
Correct. Holy Grail it was. Yeah, I started watching them back in the days when it was still this videotape. So there was no manual switching languages or something like that. And I really came in the full taste of watching it in original then later on.
That's one way to learn English, I guess.
Yeah, that's why I know it's not always duck. I mean, some people say it's like being a vegan when people say I watch it in the original language, but I would say it's sometimes the German translation loses so much on the British humor. It's the same. I would say the same the other way around.
Yeah, I don't think humor translate, particularly humor like that. I doubt it translates very well.
Yeah. Ask Giants. They do not understand the English, the British humor, or the German humor. They are Switzerland. They never take part in any, not in fun, not in wars, only in your money.
Making those little tiny knives.
The MacGyver tools.
Yeah, I'll have to send you a link afterwards for a really funny comedy sketch on that.
Now I think I could rewatch MacGyver.
That's probably not a good idea tonight to sit and binge watch however many series there were of MacGyver.
I don't know. I think there were not that many.
It might send you to sleep, I guess.
What?
What, the original MacGyver had 7 seasons.
Yeah, 7. I would have guessed 5 because I think I heard that it didn't go so long, and the Richard Dean Anderson was quite. He found the new MacGyver not that bad. He said it's just adapted to the time, faster, and all that stuff. But not all the explaining and that stuff. But he liked it, and he said he would have never thought that his MacGyver went that long. And he said, yeah, 7 seasons must it be. I thought it was 5. I mean, I'm a huge Stargate fan, so.
The new version of MacGyver is 5 seasons already. But I'm sure if there are more if they finished.
5, then the new got 5. Maybe I got it mixed up with the 5 and a 7. Because I watched the interview of him on Comic-Con. We're still waiting and hoping for a good remake of Stargate. 0, hello! The translators, the Terrence, Bud Spencer and Terrence Hill, I don't know. Oh, it's really, I kind of find it really annoying. What they made back in the day. Back in the day, I found it quite hilarious. It was a time where how was this called in English? The series with Tony Curtis and Roger Moore. The original title.
That sounds like before my time.
Yeah, it was way back. There was no gray hair.
Way before my time, so I have no idea.
Yeah, in German it was
greatest?
die Zwei. In German it was die Zwei, I think. With Tony Curtis and Roger Moore, a criminal, funny series.
Yeah, The Persuaders.
And the German translation was there was not one complete sentence without trying to push a joke into it, and it was quite common to this time. Now it's when I'm rewatching it, I only think, oh my god.
I don't know, I think Bud Spencer and Terrence Hill movies are still fun. I mean, I laughed a lot more as a kid, but I tried watching English variant of I don't even know which one, but so it wasn't funny. There were no jokes in the English translations at all.
Yeah, the main thing why it is so popular in German is that the guy who wrote the scripts for the voiceovers just went crazy.
I think the Italian original version is also much less funny.
And if you pay attention to some details, there are often sentences being spoken in the German version where nobody moves his lips. That's where the guy who wrote the script just pasted in some jokes or a line here and there.
Yeah, it's like trying to do slapstick in words.
I think it kind of works. I mean, it's totally silly, but it kind of works.
Silly, yeah, is a good word. Back in the days when I was a child, I loved it because it was common. It was everything was done this way with a short in the German translation, and you didn't know the English version. So, but now, watching it back, it kind of grew old badly, in my opinion.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I've just recently rewatched a few of the old Bud Spencer movies, and of course you can't laugh at all the jokes like back in the day. But I think there are still some funny bits, and I think there's still something that can be enjoyed even as a grown-up.
Yeah.
But I get it because. As you might know, I watched Hogan's Heroes. It's my favorite show, basically. And the German version has the same style of comedy, and it's so much worse compared to the old. I mean, it's still funny, but it's so over the top silly that a lot of the enjoyment of the original version, clever jokes, is lost. But with Bud Spencer, there is no original. All the originals in Italian, and I don't understand any Italian, so
We have to ask Matteo. Maybe he can translate for us.
maybe he can tell us if the original is really funny or not.
Copy and and paste them into the translation bit.
Oh,
What?
Really?
What?
What?
Don't worry, ignore me.
I'm getting nitrogen if I
Oh,
plow the oilseed radish.
Really?
Yes.
Political correctness killed good comedy? I wouldn't say so. Good comedy is a lot of what happens in your head and not what's actually said, so good comedy can work around political correctness and be especially funny because of that.
Yeah, the the problem is, I think, is not the political correctness, because back in the days we had a lot of good satire, political satire, things like in German it was called Scheibenwischer. Die ganzen they were really harsh on everything, but they never were political incorrect. But when you see today all these TikTok wars and so to say comedians, they prey on the weak, and it should be the other way around. Back in the days it was hitting the above, and today it is picking on the weakest. And
Yeah.
this has nothing to do with political correctness, killing comedy. It's just people are being assholes, in my opinion.
I suspect what Mark is talking about is an old style of comedy that we don't make in the UK anymore, because it's really not very politically correct anymore.
Oh,
Jimmy Carr is still around and he's very politically incorrect.
you mean these type of British comedians that are British comedians?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can be respectful and still make good comedy. I mean, take a look at Monty Python. They had a big variety of comedy, but on the other hand, Ricky Gervais is, if you see it from the perspective of a famous rich politician or something like that, they would say he's political incorrect, but he's doing it exactly the same and the right way. If you are offended, maybe it fits. He beats upwards and not downwards.
Yeah.
And then you can be harsh, of course, because that was what people just forget that you couldn't do for ages. The free speech, like the White House dinner. Yeah, or something like that. You cannot do in several countries, so
Yeah.
to say, without losing your head or your life.
Yeah.
I think people are much faster offended if they are getting pointed out to being an asshole.
Yeah, people are less tolerant of things these days, aren't they?
Yeah, they want to make fun of everybody, and if you're pointing out that they are an asshole, they are offended.
Yeah.
And this is quite the magic of good comedy. I mean, Charlie Chaplin never used the word, except for this one movie. or Buster Keaton,
Mm.
or Steve and Ollie. Nee, Steve, Ollie. Was it Steve and Ollie? Dick und Doof.
Oh,
Laurel and Hardy.
Laurel and Hardy.
Hardy,
Yeah,
yeah.
sorry, I was mixing up movies. Oh! Now it's getting.
I think he was called Ollie a lot and as a character.
Instead, Laurel and Oliver Hardy.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, don't watch the stream. 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 Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
When you talked about people who are funny without saying a word, did you have Rowan Atkinson?
Yeah.
Hmm?
I totally forgot about him.
Yeah, totally.
Wilma, I'm home. Oh, she's getting up for me. Hello, funny honey. Oh. There's a cow and a cow. Yeah, that was quite nice to get all these augers up and running again. It helps out by with sewing later on. So actually I got 2 tractors last than the last stream. And it's not planned to get a new one.
Yet.
No, it's not, no. There is no more Valtra, there is no more JCB, there is, I'm okay-ish. I got my workshop where I can reconfigure. Oh, yeah, did you see, had a look into what I sent you?
No, not yet.
I had a silly thought, maybe we can use the inner rims from the 150, turn them around and make them for the wider ones. They are, or is it one piece, inner and outer rim?
No.
By accident I had two T's. I sold the other one. I don't know why I had 2. I had 2 N's. I sold the other one. I had 2 A's. I sold the other. Oh, that's 3 already. Holy moly. So let's see what the cows have eaten in a short amount of time. Oh yeah, they had fresh grass. That's why they had so much. Not sure, they didn't have any. So 1.5 in-game, no, 1 hour, 1 in-game hour, 2,000 liters. That's quite a bit, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And just being on 25 months, so. But I would say I really have to go to bed now. I think I will do tomorrow a German stream, maybe, if you guys are into it, playing with me tomorrow. Modelleicher, you need still field work, or? Sam? Where is he? Bist du noch da, Rainer?
Yes.
Okay.
He's still there.
You got something to do for tomorrow?
I think I'm at home tomorrow evening.
So that means we could have a little stream.
No.
Oh, did I show you? Did I show you? I had 29 FPS when the sheeps were here. Now I got 41.
Quite a change.
Yeah. Just the sheep's gone. It's really quite a change. I would say it's okay that I did it. And the yellow. Yeah, okay, then I would say we wrap it up here. Guys, I thank you for watching and being here today. Hi, what time is it there? I think it's 11:30, something like that. But I haven't slept last night and the last couple of days, not much. And I got some medicine from the doctor today, so I really have to quit. Not because it was a long stream; it was just a long overall for me.
A long week.
A long week, yeah. Nicely said. So I hope I see the German guys tomorrow in the stream. I thank you, Disturbed, for being here today.
Pleasure as always.
Deutzi for being the mutie. Oh, I think he's gone. Irrsin-Rainer, of course.
Yep.
And
Good night, everyone.
Modelleicher, wherever he is. Guys, have a good night. Sleep well. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.